Sup, this is Alex Chu. Today I want to talk about Tui Bei Tu's page number 36. This is about the Empress Cixi. Okay? But before I talk about that, I want to tell you my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small fingers during sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. I have lots of testimonials on my website, livemuchlonger.com. These testimonials are from Amazon customer reviews. Most of them give me 4 stars or 5 stars. So if you want to stay physically young forever, you want to live forever, go to livemuchlonger.com. Livemuchlonger.com. The link is at bottom of this video. Okay, link is at bottom of this video. Anyway, page 36 in Tui Bei Tu is about Cixi, the Empress Cixi. She's very famous. Everybody should know her. In the picture, you see a woman riding a horse, right? And there's like a woman servant holding she's holding one of those Chinese paper lantern, right? And then there's like a government official bowing down at the side of the road. And the poem says, 纤纤女子赤手御敌，不分祸福，灯光蔽日，双拳旋转乾坤，海内无端不清。母子不分先后，希望长安入侵。纤纤女子 means weak, thin women. Okay, Cixi, she's actually pretty. She has a small stature. She's like, when they rob the grave of Cixi, right? When they resume her grave, just for archaeologists resume her grave and found that she's only 4'10" or something. She's not even 5 foot. She's actually very small. 纤纤女子 means weak, thin women. 赤手御敌 means she's facing her enemy with bare hands. No weapon on her hand, facing enemy with bare hands. Back in the days, because of Boxer Rebellion, right? There's like 8 nations alliance, right? They attacked China all at once. 8 nations, Was it? I think it's Great Britain, Japan, Germany, France, United States, Russia, Italy, and also Austria-Hungary. Yeah, 8 of these nations. At first, the Germans started it, right? Because somebody killed somebody killed a ambassador from Germany in the Shandong province. Because of, I don't know, there's a street brawl. Okay, they're like, they started fighting in the street, and somebody stabbed the ambassador from Germany, and then Germany asked China for apology, and the Empress Cixi, right? She killed a whole bunch of people. She killed like the soldier who started the shit. She killed a soldier. She killed people who's involved, and then the Germany said, "That's not enough. I want you to kill your I forgot what his name is. It's like a very, very famous, very important Chinese official. I want you to kill that Chen Qingwang. Yeah, Chen Qingwang. I want you to kill him." And Cixi knows. The Germans, they know. She's not going to kill that guy. That guy is too important, right? That guy is too important. She's not going to touch him. And they were right. And Cixi said, "Hell no, no way, no way in hell. It's Cixi killed all the soldier who started this, who killed the ambassador, right?" But then the German, they were asking her to kill But anyway, at the end, the Boxer Rebellion, right? And then the 8 Nations Alliance. That's the reason why it says 赤手御敌 means she confront her enemy with bare hands, without any weapon. Okay, because that time China was very weak, right? And China was extremely weak, so that's the reason why 不分祸福 means she cannot tell what is trouble and what is luckiness. She doesn't know what's trouble and what's luckiness. because all she does is spend money. She's sitting inside her imperial palace, and all she does is spend money. She took the money from the navy, right? She took all the funds from the navy to fix her palace, to repair her palaces, to build herself a marble boat. Can you imagine a huge ass boat made of marble, pure marble, you know? And that boat is to float inside her palace pond. She built this huge ass lake in the palace, and then she has this marble boat inside in the middle of the lake. And where did she get the money from? That she stole money from the navy. That's the reason why navy they don't even have money to buy cannons. I mean, they don't even have money to buy cannon shells because Cixi took so much money from the navy. That's the reason why all the foreign countries are invading China. So 不分祸福 means she doesn't know what is bad luck and what is good luck. Yeah. 灯光蔽日 means she covered the sun. She covered the daylight using a candlelight. That the reason is because that time she has a, although she's the woman who's really in charge, she's in charge of the entire China, but she has a decoy king. She has a decoy emperor, and that decoy emperor, his name is Guangxu. Guangxu means to save lights, to save a light. So when you say Guangxu, people can think of, oh yeah, candle, like a very dim candle light. That's what, when you say Guangxu, people think of, oh yeah, very dim candle light, because you're supposed to save the light, right? To save money, you use a small candle, and the small candle put out a little bit of dim light. So 灯光蔽日 means to cover the entire daylight using candlelight. It means she has this decoy emperor, Guangxu, right? And by the way, Guangxu was her nephew, right? Her sister's son, See, Cixi's real son, Tongzhi, he died when he was only 18. Some people believe that Cixi is so power hungry that she killed her own son. She poisoned her own son or something. But based on historical document, her real son, Tongzhi, died because he got syphilis or some sort of sexually transmitted disease. He was fucking around with prostitutes, and he got some sort of sexual transmitted disease and died. Uh, Anyways, her real son died at age 18, so he got another son, another little boy. His name is Guangxu. This is the candlelight that covers the daylight, And of course, the Guangxu, he has no real power, and Cixi got all the power. 双拳旋转乾坤 means she used both fists to control, control, controlled heaven and earth. Yeah. 海内无端不清. Inside the realm of China, right? Everything is pretty. Because she's a woman. She doesn't understand anything. It's like, to her, wow, the Qing dynasty is so great. It's like the greatest empire in the whole world. And she built herself this marble boat sitting right inside her palace lake. She doesn't know. She doesn't know that Chinese people are starving. She doesn't know the foreigners are invading China. She doesn't know anything. All she wants to hear is good news. Yeah, that's how she was. All she wanted to hear is good news. She doesn't like bad news. So all of her officials, they don't dare to tell her bad news. Every time they meet this empress, they were always very careful what to say. They don't want to anger the emperor, so they don't want to anger the empress. So they always tell her good things. They hide the bad things and tell her good things. 母子不分先后 means mother and son. There's no more hierarchy between mother and son, which means there is no more front and back. Okay, who's front, who's back? Nobody knows anymore between mother and son. Because it's I don't know between her and Guangxu. If times are bad, you know what she does? She say, "Hey, Guangxu, you take charge. I don't want to rule anymore. I'm gonna retire." And then Guangxu took over, right? Rule for 100 days, and I don't know. And then she reappeared. She say, "Guangxu, get the fuck out of here." No, Guangxu started a revolution. Guangxu at first started this revolution. Guangxu and his buddies, and his followers. They wanted to get rid of Cixi. To start this revolution. To maybe, I don't know, to put her in prison or something. To put her in some sort of prison. But then Cixi moved fast. She made the first move. She actually imprisoned Guangxu at the end. She locked Guangxu up inside this a little pagoda, in the middle of the lake, at the end. 希望长安入侵. What happened is when the eight nations alliance invaded China, she escaped. She took Guangxu, Emperor Guangxu, and they escaped to Xi'an. See right here it says 希望长安入侵 means she looked at the west. Chang'an. Chang'an is the old name of Xi'an. During the Qing dynasty, the Chang'an, the name, the city Chang'an, okay, was renamed to Xi'an. But then see this Tui Bei Tu already knew that Chang'an will one day be called Xi'an, so it says 希望. Xi means west. 希望长安入侵. 入侵 means to go in there and sleep there. Okay, so the 希望长安入侵 means she looked at the west, and then Chang'an, Chang'an is a city, right? 入侵 means to go there and sleep there. When eight nations alliance invaded China, she dressed up like an old woman. All her servants dress up like normal citizens, right? And they ride the horse carriage, and they just escape to Xi'an, to go there to sleep, to go there until, and later on she would come back. Later on, there's a negotiation, right? Li Hongzhang negotiated with the foreigners, and then later on she returned back with Guangxu. So okay, but anyway, the reason why I share Tui Bei Tu's, prophecy is because I want people to see how accurate Chinese prophets are. I mean, Tui Bei Tu is, I don't see any mistake, man. I don't see any mistake. And I mean, I read all the prophecies from Tui Bei from page number 1 until page number 56. I don't see a goddamn mistake, man. Everything is so accurate. See, first page is always the past. The second page is always the future. Right, and then the third, it's like first page is the past, second page is always the future. So, and it's always in order. This is not like Nostradamus. Nostradamus is like all fucking over the goddamn place. His quatrains are Nostradamus quatrains are all over the place. There's no order, so it's very very vague. It's like, oh, but this book is totally different. This book is like, everything's in order. All the prophetic events are in order, and they are so accurate. I don't see one single mistake from page 1 until page 56. I don't see one single mistake, man. This book blew my mind. And every dynasty, it tells you how many kings are in this dynasty. Like Yuan dynasty has said 10 kings. Tang dynasty has 21 kings. It's always accurate. But anyway, hope you enjoy. If you like my recording, please watch more of my videos.